As I told earlier, the Saram and Varmam are well connected. That's why the name of the Varma itself is a Saram. And Saram having its own name again of 18. So Saram, people should know to learn Varmam. Let's see little about this. Saram, I said, it's a path. It's a path. So in the path, what it travels is an energy. How it travels, how long it travels, when it travels. This is the knowledge of Varmani or Varmasan in the Saram. Think like soul. Your prana energy or soul energy or life force energy, I call it as a soul. Travel across your body in a particular time. And it's also stay in a particular location in a day. That's why in our epic of India, you see a particular place and particular time a hit has happened, he will die because soul was resting there. First see what the soul cycle is. Soul cycle is 14 and a half days and 14 and a half days. Total of 14 plus 28 plus half of 29 days. It goes across the body. After the new moon day, the dark day, the way moon does not exist, the new moon day, the next day, we take it as a reference. The new moon day as a reference and full moon day as a reference, you'll see how the cycle works. Starting at the big toe of the foot on the next day of the new moon day, and it starts going upward to the full moon day, it reaches the Uchi. Goes to the center of the head. And again, downward flow called Amarapaksh goes from Uchi to the big toe of the left. This is for masculine or male. For the male, it starts from right leg and ends in the left leg. Right leg big toe to the left leg big toe, traveling from. This cycle starts from big toe on the right for a male and big toe the left for the female. And poison in this flow. That means when elixir is there, every points are elixir on traveling path. Poison is on the 7th place of the Amirdanilai. Okay? The shyness is the 5th place from the poison. That is, if the poison is 7th place, 7 plus 5, it is nothing but 12th place. It is nothing but a shyness. Let's discuss a little more deep in that, but understand the basics. Say same way, in the lunar cycle, Amirdanilai, it travels in a particular place of the body. Think like the first day after the new moon day, we call it as Pradhamai. In that time, it will be in the big toe of the leg. There is a point in the big toe. That is name itself called Amirdanilai Adangal. When it comes to the Adangal, you will be learning that. Okay, so take down the notes so it will be easy for you to understand. Otherwise, you may miss something. Okay. Then, second day, there is a names Pradhamai, Dwadiyai, okay, Tritiyai. So, lot of names are there. I am not getting into the names because it may confuse you as a newly learning people, because this more like people understand from astrological background. So, the second day, it is tarsum of foot. The third day, leg, ankle. Fourth day, it travels in the leg, upward. Fifth day, it touches the thigh. And sixth day, hip. Seventh day, navel, Sabdami, navel. Then eighth day, Astami. That's a name, okay? Stomach. Navel, so it touches stomach. Then Navami, ninth day, chest. 10th day, they call it as Dasami and continues that. Neck. 11th day, ears. 12th day, mouth. 13th day, eyes. 14th day, forehead. And 15th day, Uchi Varmam or Padappu Varmam or Kondai Kolli Varmam it reaches. When you learn about all 108 Varmam names, you will know what I am talking about. Think like why I am teaching is. This flow of 15 days I say, in between flow, how the Varmams are created, Adangal is created, we'll see. The symptoms of Amirdanilai wounds, for an example, when your soul is traveling or you are in the Amirdanilai, that is called waxing moon time, any injury happen in the Varmams, what will happen? The followings of or the symptoms of 15 Amirdanilai Varmam points. There are 15 Amirdanilai Varmam points, as I mentioned earlier, physical points. That's also there is a Varmam point exists. If affected with exceeding Mathirai, what we saw earlier, disorders of Saram, perspiration and high fever will happen. Excess cough, death after fits. This is the problem with the injury happening in a particular date, in a particular place, in a particular Mathirai will lead many of the people to death. So don't have fear, but understand the knowledge. So the hit I'm talking is not a treatment. These 14 and a half days, considered to be 15 days of the name, but 14 and a half days when he's traveling. How it will travel is like Kanyakumari to Kashmir. You are driving. How long you will drive? You will get tired. The full day you will not drive. You will get tired in between breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between coffee, tea, restroom, all the breaks. So when you are traveling, you drive. When you are good mood, drive fast. When you are not that good, or roads are not good, you drive slow. Or it depends on that. Like you are enjoying the music and driving, you will go in the constant speed. All that will happen. When you are moving, the vehicle is vibrating. That means Gadi is there, so that you are moving. And this is, I am talking about, you are moving in a vehicle. And many of the parts never move. I call it as that as a Shakti. What moves is a masculine. What doesn't move, just resides, is a feminine. Very simple logic. I would say just it sit on the thing which moves and it just travel along with it. That's a very simple thing for masculine and feminine. Think like that. One point, I say big toe is started traveling. Masculine energy, feminine energy started traveling. You can ask me, what is that masculine energy, feminine energy? In many of the therapeutic system or energy system, energy healing system, we always consider as a two energy. In China, they call us yin and yang. In Indian system, we call it as Shiva Shakti, masculine and the feminine energies. When that together mixes, then it will become Ardhanadishvara. That means the combination of both masculine and feminine are equal. So I use our Indian term called Shakti and Shiva. It's a name used to represent two energies of masculine and feminine. Shiva is a masculine and Shakti is the feminine. So let's see, the two energies traveling, not one energy is traveling, together is traveling. But what happens here is that the all movement and the vibration is a masculine energy. Without the vibration, something is traveling. It's a feminine energy. That's what you have to understand. So the one point from the big toe, it starts vibration. As you know that the mobile, which I keep in the silent mode on the, think like there is a glass is there. I keep it like this. And if I ring to this number, it won't do anything since it's a silent mode. No, nothing will happen. If I put on a vibration mode, now I call this number, start vibrating and also just moving. Think like it's a very soft glass and it'll start moving. So what you to consider here is that what makes this movement is vibration. So that's why Nataraja, Shivatandava, that means vibration. So he moves. Think like that, he is moving from one place and slowly moving. This, what is the place he is starting also a Varmam, where he was resting for some time, then moving. Think like that. Then he is vibrating and going, and Shakti is also moving along with him. And again he will become tired, he won't sit. Then he will have another energy. We call it as an Vishnu energy. What is the Vishnu energy? Means normally Vishnu is made as a sleeping god, not as a standing god sitting. He is majorly, many of the epic depicted as a sleeping god. That means what? This energy want to take rest. So this Gadi will stop and will just go and rest. When this Gadi is resting, the feminine energy was traveling will just stop all its functionality and go to the masculine energy and start supporting it to rest. Supporting it to rest properly. That time, I can say like the Shakti has become Narayani and the Shiva became a Vishnu. I'm just giving a name for how the energy is working within you, but we use the name as a God. The God is nothing but an energy within us. Like that's what I'm using. So don't get confused with what you know about the gods. I'm just explaining you that how the energy is working within you in the name of God. So it slide down and this will start pressing his foot. You see that lot of photos where feminine gods press. Now why it presses foot means this is the energy connecting only in the leg points, not in the body points. Okay, rest of this point is called Varmam. When you sleep, when you are in resting, if somebody hits, what will happen to you? The Pearl Harbor, you know that, the Second World War. Everyone are resting and it became too disturbance for them because they are not prepared for anything. Same way, attack will happen. That's why Varmam injury will happen. But Shakti is means the energy is there, but the energy when the feminine energy is ideal there, it will release lot of energy stored near to that in the pond. We call it as in English capacitor, right? Many of the TV you switch off, still the LED light will glow. The capacitor. This of feminine energy is stored there temporarily. And again, he gets up, vibrates, he'll start moving to another place. And along with that, the feminine energy also moves. And again, he'll become tired, he'll rest there. And same transition will happen. And again, there will be a pond and there will be energy. These points are called Adangal. What means that energy points where the extra energy is stored there, that's called Adangal. I can call this as in human capacitors. That means what? Somebody is very weak, tired. To give him an energy, just to tap this Adangal points is enough. He'll get energy because it's like a backup energy for a human. Think like we are going to awaken a coma patient using a particular tap in Varmam. But if you just awaken him, he may die because he have a lesser energy. He could not awaken. The reason you said that you have very less battery and you are trying to switch on your 4G and 5G internet. What will happen? It will die. The same way, the patient in the coma suddenly cannot awaken him. That case, what you have to do is that you have to give energy to him using all these Adangals and then use any technique you want to awaken him, he will suffer. That's why the Adangals are used. And weak kid, not studying well, aged people, no much energy. All these people can use no energy drinks. This is my internal energy drinks. Clear? So what happened here is that we used stored energy exclusively kept for us. And if you empty it again, it will store within one cycle of the moon. Finished. So this is called Varmam and Adangal. We have so 108 locations is going to stay. But think like that, it has to stay a little longer time. For an example, a tea break or a coffee break is a small time. I call it a minor Adangal, minor Varmam, that point is called. Because the short time it is going to stay. So it won't affect much. It is ready to get up so that anything happens, immediately face. But long stay, like one day night sleep or a daytime relaxed rest, these points are called Paduvarmas. So you saw the 15 days down. In that 15 days, in between 2 days, that means one is a poison day, another is a what? Sinus day. So 2 gone. Out of 15, 14 and a half, think like 2 is gone. How much gone? 2 is gone. 14 and a half will leave off. And out of 14, 2 gone. Now how much is there? 12. In the 12, each 2 alternative days, one place it stay, that it will stay for longer time because it was very tired for 2 days. One night it's lesser sleep, another night a longer sleep. That location is called major Varmam point, or otherwise we call it as Paduvarma. So 6 Paduvarmas are there when it goes upward and 6 Paduvarmas are there when it goes downward. And I given you all the places where it stay are 15 days, main places, not 108 places. In between it will stay in lot of places. All these places are called Varmam and the Adangal. In this Varmam and Adangal, we saw already the distance between the Varmam is measured as a finger breadth or Irai, both, or Vattai, Kavali, Jan, Mulam, Maru, all that we saw. Now, these measurements I know how much far it is and how much force I can tap it or how much pressure I can give it. The Mathirai and Irai, all that we learned now. So get ready. Don't overload yourself keeping pending videos. Go start with the first video and second and third and fourth and fifth. Go it on your own pace. Rewind. Take a notes. Any questions, drop it in the comment window below this video. And never ever forget to subscribe, click a bell button to get alerts of new uploads, and also please share with your friends and the families, because this knowledge is needed for everyone, and this really help like a career. You are going to be an evangelist of this particular system.